The third seed for Nuggets. I believe it was Nugget versus Nas over in the other side of the bracket, which was the 2-3. And the 3 came out on top. Nugget is absolutely playing exactly how I always remember him to play, which is W key, constant speed, and everything will figure itself out later. This is a crazy shot to be not prepared for the speed, but Nugget is one of the guys who flies around the map. Another player I can think of pretty. Joreuz has been more than willing to play at the pace Nugget likes to play at. And there is another recovery from Joreuz. Gets himself demoed, though. So the fight is won by Nugget. Joreuz playing from behind underneath the 2-minute mark, but able to tie it up not many seconds after. Nugget was hoping them back on the right side of it. Joreuz wins a ton of these kickoffs into right wall to air dribbles. This time it is a reverse wave dash to back up after the shot. Nugget needs to score this, and I believe he did. That will fall into the bottom left. But now, just in the opposite corner with a similar problem, Joreuz finds a way to bring the ball back to the top corner. Nugget's got to throw the nice one as well. It didn't seem like that was a possible way to get to the net. Potential kickoff. Decides to back off this ball. He feels he has an advantage, and he can bait Joreuz into a bad play. Can he demo him on the back wall? Look at these wall dashes. Nuggets. He flies around the map. He continues to make me look smart, mentioning that he's going to play quickly. Right as it respawns, Joreuz didn't get the best of landings. Maybe if he got his wheels on the wall, he might have been able to survive. But now Nugget flick comes out with so much power. Nugget, the 5-3 lead. Joreuz maybe heading the ball to the right wall. Doesn't want to take it into the air. Tried to cut it infield, and Nugget is not one to worry about what's going on in the game. All he knows is drive as fast as you can. By some miracle, it goes in, and he gets a chance to score a couple more. Looks like he will be able to get. Nuggets going to get another kickoff to ice the game. 7-4, but Joreuz found his way back. The early series lead goes to the Englishman, Nuggets. Nugget a kickoff win. Joreuz tried to pinch the ball off the wall to stop the wall setup early. And after the challenge, Joreuz is not going to be able to get away with thinking for even a moment. Joreuz with a clear. Up to the ball early. Has the reset as he heads to the goal line and goes underneath. Nugget throws the nice one. Gives credit to the mix-up that Joreuz did. Got the reset and set. Nugget off the back wall. Finds a way to score. Joreuz throwing the whoops. Maybe watch from his perspective. Try to get back down to the ground. Oh, Nugget should be able to get the counterattack from this position. Nuggets dancing around with this ball as he carries it towards Joreuz, and Joreuz just very boringly waits, collects the ball after Nugget is done dancing around, and just dribbles it. Joreuz absolutely killing the ball on a 50. Set up off the wall, trying to drop this ball down to a shootable position. Looking to do it with the back of his car. Couldn't quite do so. Joreuz escapes, having to try and speed around on zero. Joreuz, such a slow dribble. It's actually perfect and exactly what he needed. He needed to bait Nugget up out of the net and at the ball early so that he could tap it over the top of him. Joreuz able to collect it on the ground. Nugget needs this goal and a couple favorable kickoffs most likely. Joreuz does use the flick late, which is not the safest option. Does allow for Nugget to get this counterattack. Instead, Joreuz flicks late in the air, which is a risk that he took and is now paying the price. Nugget able to win the next kickoff in a bit of an unorthodox way, diving into Joreuz's 2-0 on Joreuz. He's going to start with a flick. These flicks have been so good, but just a bit wide. He's been A slight adjustment off, but he slams another shot. Classic Nugget fashion. Just booming the ball in every possible moment he can. And it looks like he might go to the right side of the net there. So you see Joreuz creeping out. Nuqqet puts it behind. Great performance. Not needing an invite. That is a guy like Nuqqet who is doing North American. Nuggets. Nice flick. A backflip flick up high. Not like the musty. Maybe he wanted even more power where he thought he could get around Joreuz, but instead he just kind of gives the ball right to him. Never mind. I found out what Nuqqet had planned. These two have both been frequently using the wave dash kickoff. This time it's going to go in favor of Nuqqet. Catch by Nuggets. Far from the net. Might have gone for that pogo. We see almost everybody going for the pogo catch if somebody's coming to challenge, but Joreuz was not. Wave dash kickoff, immediate power shot. And he got it. Dude, Nuqqet is playing at a speed that is just surprising. Even Joreuz. It may look like what Nuqqet is doing, one of the best players in Rocket League, and is getting surprised by this Nuqqet speed and the speed of his hits as well. I think Nuqqet has other parts of his game that he needs to clean up in order to try and enter that argument, but Nuqqet bounce dribble. This time the power shot is just barely saved by Joreuz, and he converts it to a counterattack in game 3 as well. Could not corral the ball, but he somehow gets that save. Nuqqet came to punish him for what was a few missteps. He wasn't able to do so. Joreuz cannot get this goal. You don't want to hand over possession like that. Oh, this time Nuqqet flies over the top. Joreuz ties the game. And you give Joreuz an inch. And he always, always, always takes a mile. Oh, the fake kickoff for the delay. Not so much the fake, but a heavy, heavy delay that Nuqqet reads. We'll watch it again from Nuggget's perspective. How he knew that it was that heavy of a delay, I don't know. Bump Joreuz will get the ball to the ground. It is high pinched, but certainly that hits ground. No Joreuz around. Nuqqet, the 3-0 sweep over Joreuz. Your main event will consist of Zen, Moxie, Luis P, and Nuqqet.